Hola, my lovelies. It's me, author Alexandria Infante. I know it's been a while since I've been on here, but with COVID and all the stuff that's been happening in the world, it's taken me a bit to get back around to this. So, for everyone that stayed all this time, I thank you guys so much. The channel is still at 200 something. So, thank you guys so much for that, for sticking around and staying and hoping probably if I would ever bring my butt back on here. Um, so I'm back. I've managed to carve out some time to actually give both channels equal time. So my own channel, author Alexandria Infante, and then now this, we did change the name to Passion for Books, which now I'm kind of like annoyed that I did because there's like a ton of passion for books. So that was kind of like a dumb name to change it to. Oh, told you, Erica. But anyway, so at least Latina Round Books came up, when you type that in. It came up under the heading, when you type it thinks like you're looking for Latin authors. So at least it pops us up with that because, some of us are like all of us are Latin in some sense. We're multiracial, so Latin is one of the races. So basically, at least it came up with that. But now there's like a slew of passion for books. So I might have to change it again. If you guys have any suggestions of what you think the channel should be called, please leave your comments down there on this video because we need something that's going to generate us so that when I don't have the time to put up a video, like we're still being seen. The issue is that um the way YouTube's algorithm works, if you're not posting videos all the time, then at some point they stop showing, they stop putting you in that algorithm to show people your videos. And the whole point of doing this channel was to get your guys's book videos out there into the YouTube world so more readers would click on them and then go find your books. It would help also if you guys recommended the channel, like if someone says, hey, you have reviews, like if you're posting or you have a newsletter, you could say, oh, you want to know about my book, check out this, that would like really help. I put it in my newsletter, so we have gotten some hits on the videos, but I just revamped the newsletter, so I'm doing it like more frequently now. Um, but basically, when I put it in the newsletter, then those readers, if I mention indie authors, those readers will come over here and watch some of the videos. So if you guys would do that too, if when you're sending out your newsletter and you're like, oh, you want to know what my book is about, check out this, review on my this live review on my book, and then you could put the link down there, and then that would drive more traffic to the channel too, because the whole point is we want readers to be able to find your book. So you guys got to link those in your stuff too. I do it because I run the channel since Jen isn't doing it anymore. So I link you guys as well, but you guys got to do that too. So, especially if you want your videos to get hits, because the more hits your video gets, the more it's thrown out there into the YouTube world. I don't know if you guys know how YouTube works, but, if you have 10 clicks on your video about one of your books in a day, then the next day all those people who began following for that, if like they're a book reader and they have tons of sites that on YouTube that they've gone on to where they were looking at book reviews, well, what's going to happen is your review is going to pop up in that algorithm because you have a a live review on your book. So if you guys start linking it in your own stuff, then that will drive more traffic to the channel as well. And the more traffic we get, the more it gets put out there in the YouTube world. So that's pretty much it. And then I would encourage you guys also to watch the other authors. I mean, watch those videos too. You know, don't just watch yours, but watch some of the other indie authors, you know, that you might be able to gain some experience from, or you might be able to, or it might be some actual information that you might need, because we actually have some author interviews down there too. So check out those, and some of those authors have been doing it for like a really long time as well. So it might be some information that you can glean from them. So make sure you check that out too. And as far as reviews are going, we will start the channel again. I will be reviewing those authors who sent me their information before the pandemic got crazy. So if you were one of those authors and your book never got on the channel, then you will be one of the first interviews, reviews that I will be doing. I don't have your names right here in a list right now because I just finished with my own channel some videos that I needed to upload over there. So I didn't, I forgot to get the list. But you know who you are. If your book hasn't been on the channel yet, then that means you. You will be one of the first people that we will start the review with. I don't, they won't be in any specific order because, unfortunately, I'm aging, so I don't remember the order in which you guys sent them to me. And then, because of the fact that Jin and Minnie help organize the email, Latina, multicultural romance Latina, um, they put those in a specific file. And so that's not my personal email. That is the actual book email. Um, so basically, if you ever want to get in contact with me, even though you send the email to the multicultural romance Latina, if I don't get it, then Jen or Minnie will usually forward it to my personal email. Because that is strictly for the books. That is strictly for all things, you know, either this channel or my own channel, and it only has to do with, excuse me, social media and stuff like that. If you were trying to contact me on a personal level, then, you know, pretty much put whatever you want in that email, and then if it sounds personal, then Jen will or Minnie will forward it to me. But just make sure like it's not too personal, because that is a an open sourced account. Well, not like open source, but like more than one person reads those emails. So if it's something on a personal level, then you might not want to send it in that. There are other ways to contact me. You know, there's Facebook, there's all that kind of stuff. And normally I cannot, like, unless you were a relative, I'm not sure what kind of personal stuff you'd be asking me anyway. But anyway, so that's pretty much it. And so, like I said, the new reviews will start soon. I'm not going to give you guys a definite date because I don't want, you know, I don't want to like give that date and then miss it. So it'll just be on. It'll pop up probably, it'll pop up sometime next week, because that's when I will have the time to do it. So I will review. I probably pick the last person and work up. Depends on how she has it organized. But then it's Jin, and Jin is like very neurotic sometimes. So she might actually have them in order. And if she has them in order, then I will go in the order that they came in. That's pretty much what I'm saying. In the order that your request came in is how they will be reviewed. And then I will start that sometimes next week. I'm not going to give you a definite date, but I will start them, I promise, next week. So if you were one of the people who sent your book in to have it reviewed before all the COVID chaos, then it will be on next week. And that's pretty much it. I just wanted to give you guys a little update so you guys don't think that the channel is defunct, because it's not. It's just that things, life, all that kind of stuff gets in the way sometimes. So we're basically back, and we will start again next week. That's pretty much it. Thanks, guys. And for all of you guys who stayed here, you guys are awesome and amazing. Thank you so much for continuing to stay with us. And if you're one of our original authors who clicked on like a year ago and became one of our subscribers, and you have something new out, hit us up too if you've got new works out, because that's what we do as authors. We're always trying to pump books out. So if you have something new out and you're one of the first people who were on here and your book has already been reviewed on here, and you got something new and you want to try to get it reviewed again, then don't hesitate to send it in to us. Thanks bunches. And if you have some friends who are authors as well and you know that they're looking for a live review, hit them up as well too and send them our way. That's pretty much it. Thanks, guys. Bye.